Hello everybody, welcome to the stream today. Stream will be starting momentarily, so I hope you bear with me for just a few moments while I get everything set up. Thank you for your patience. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream today. Today is the 4th, yes I believe the 4th, am I mistaken? The 4th day of Visual Novel February, and today I will be playing Cinderella Phenomenon. So apparently in this game, I am some kind of princess and I have had a fairy tale curse put on me. That's literally all I know. This is a Callie approved game, so everything should be fine. You know, no more Christmas repetitions. If you know, you know. We'll just say that. So yeah, without further ado, actually, can you guys hear the game? I hope you can. I fixed it earlier, so you should be able to hear the music with no problems. I do not know if this game has voice acting or not. If it doesn't, I will do my best. Oh, you can hear it? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Oh wait, why is the game not full screen? Wait, no, why is it no longer full screen? Game? Okay, wait, now I'm trying to fix it on my, oh wait. Oh, it fixed itself, okay. I don't need to change it. Oh, it's kind of, it's too big on the screen now. Oh, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why? Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. Why can't stuff just work? Oh dear am I. I'm fixing the scarf. Why did I speak to Callie before the stream? I should know better than to speak to the scuffed dragon before I plan to do a stream any day. Okay. Hopefully this is better. I think this is the full screen. I mean, chat's in the way like the start button, but that's just the start button. No one cares about the start button. Magma, welcome into the stream. I'm the super pilot, Asemu Asuna. Yeah. Welcome into the stream! I hope everyone's having a good day today. Alright, let's start! Excellent! Okay, we recommend viewing the tutorial if this is your first time playing a Ren P visual novel. Would you like to view okay, yeah, sure. What is this? Welcome to the tutorial. Quick run through the shortcuts and functions of Cinderella Phenomenon. To advance through text, click the spacebar or enter. Should you miss a line or two while reading, you can always click the back button in the quick menu that is located on the upper right. Oh, okay, yep, see it. There is a limited amount of lines you can roll back of the to when you use this function. The shortcut for this function is the up button. Okay. For lines you've already seen, you can skip button. Okay, excellent. So if we have a problem where the game disconnects itself again, we can just reopen it and hit that button. Okay, cool. For the best experience, you may also activate auto forward modes. Okay, yep, okay. Game menu. Okay, so this is just taking me through like all the settings and stuff. Alright, I see how it is. By the way, guys, don't forget to like and share the stream. Okay. Also, I just want to say really quickly, if anyone is subscribing to the channel and the alerts are not working, I sincerely apologize. I don't know what is up with them. They just never seem to work. So if anyone is subscribing, I thank you very much, and I apologize for the alerts not working. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the crystal... Well, oh god, fancy words! Crystallum lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum what is that word? Tenebrarum was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the High Leader of the Witches. The lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches... Oh, I missed it. You know what? It's fine. Yep. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, and no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was the usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Ah, so this is why they started being burned at the stake. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. Oh, so I was right! The High Leader of the Witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we're wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the lucis bearer, sought to regain the peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum bearer, the High Leader of the Witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Contract, sign here. Oh, do I pick my name? Oh, okay. Moona, that is my name. I'm Moona Kitsune. Wow, I got some real fancy middle name there. My name is Moona Riella Breton, daughter of King Genera. How do I read these names, man? Genera Breton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom and NGL. Jeez, what is all these fancy words today? What the heck, man? Okay. Hopefully my model's not lagging. If my model starts to lag, please let me know, I'll fix it. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Okay. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I'm nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break this curse. I close my eyes and remember that awful day. It started out like any other day. Have you heard? Another person was Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are all weak. Angiel would be better off without the dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angiel the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother's not here anymore. Oh, dead Mom. Oh, give me a minute. Why now? I am so very sorry about that interruption. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. How do you read the name? Emmeline? What the fuck name is this? And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. Good morning to you too, Moona. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Ugh. Emmeline Woodensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she too was born a princess like I. As if she could be crowned princess, perhaps steal my place. I would never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king bought you? Oh yes, there were so many. They were all so wonderful. Thank you so- oh. I saw the father spawn in and I was just like, ah yes, dad voice. Thank you so much, Father. I am happy that you like them. I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That's because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. But why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. Oh dude, we are so getting character development. We're such a snob, what the heck? Hi Star, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about the witches, Moona? The atmosphere shifts and the air in the room going heavy. I continue to eat in silence. Perhaps witches are not responsible for evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Okay, just taking its sweet time. Alright, there we go. Have you any idea what you were talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering for this kingdom. Even now, they still spit fairy tale curses up to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time witches had free reign over NGL. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. What the hell is happening? We are playing a game, a visual novel, because it is Visual Novel February. And this game is called Cinderella Phenomenon. And in this game, there are witches and fairies. And the witches have cursed people, just randomly cursing humans. And making them live fairy tale lives. And I don't know, how to like, you kind of missed like the little fairy tale of the book at the start, sorry. I'm very bad at recapping if you weren't aware. How do you know the cursed are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild NGL after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I'm endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. Moona, I keep doing the wrong voice. Moona, darling, your father didn't mean to. I'm not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Moona, you will show your stepmother's respect. She's not my mother. I sit down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done. If you would excuse me. My father and I never got on, but our relationship You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It's been 2 days since the king issued the order. Flashback time! Moona, I would like you to accompany Emmeline at one of her town outings. Ugh, surely you could send the maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with the maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister now. Step-sister. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were your own blood. Ugh. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside. Ugh! It has been 4 days since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you've locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. NGL was the grip of our war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful NGL really is. Moona, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline and she will show you the town that you only ever saw through your windows. Is that an order? If need be. I'll be clear. Moona. Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I'm safe here. Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. Dude, we are such a snob. I cannot wait until we get character development, man. What is this? Freaky doll? I'm questioning your taste, Moona. You can talk. You like the witch princess. You can't talk. You like the demon princess. Shut up. You can't talk. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. Yo, dude, look, Easter egg. Dude, do you see that? Chat. Look on the bookshelf. It's, Princess Tiana and, Cinderella. Who else is there? Is that Belle? Dude, is that freaking Sophia the First in the back? That's crazy. You see those Easter eggs, chat? My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they would never betray me. They would never hurt me. And they'll always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It wouldn't contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, I love you on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me that she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes? Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Delora. I was a girl in the village doing alright. Then I became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. I'm so excited to be Sophia the First. My time is now with being royals. All about Sophia the First. Copyright jump scare. Oh, damn, I'm surprised I remember all of that. Holy crap. That jump scared me as well, honestly. I honestly did not expect myself to remember more than I was a girl in the village doing alright. Then I became a princess overnight. I'm surprised I remember the full thing. Okay. Oh. So we made it to a toy store. Hello, how can I help? Oh. Vio. What are with these names? Viorca. Emmeline, I mean Princess Emmeline. How good to see you. I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. Ugh, I cannot understand why Emmeline insists she buy gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I'm outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. There's no need to be so formal, Viorica. I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod's coming as well. It's been, I thought you can't talk. It's been a while, Viorica. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Moona. The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. This is, Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alcaster's son. It's a pleasure to... Oh, I can't... Who's speaking, man? It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters. I'm sorry? Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald. Oh, I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right. What brings you all the way here? So, I'm here to get some toys, gifts for some new friends. Toys? From here? Are you sure? Of course I am. I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Ugh. Princess. I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. Oh? Who was this? Good morning. Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. Have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. Dude, wait! Look at the background. It's Pascal from Rapunzel. From Tangled. Look. Wait, the thing. Wait, his name was Pascal, right? The chameleon? I swear it was Pascal, right? Why is she smiling at me? Oh, dude, that is a witch for sure. I'm about to get cursed. My ass about to get cursed, man. I'm calling it right now. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy. A fairy. Fairies had saved NGL from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good luck. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you as well. Blah, 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 blah. Likewise. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Game. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I'm out, I'm the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most have make a point of avoiding me. There were some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townfolk will be surprised to see you here again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which only leaves Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse. The staring or her company. Oh, Moona, look, her street performance. It's been so long since I watched one. A street performance, really? Okay. Good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread happiness and magic. Abracadabra. The boy named Walt snaps his fingers and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. Isn't that pretty, Moona? And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers and white lilies appear in hand. Oh, thank you. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives a worried smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back to his He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to continue his performance. Magic tricks gathering the crowd. There are performances like this all around NGL. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love NGL. This is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Moona. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Moona. I would like to try you and be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. But Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline. Stop. He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Rod, don't. Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn and look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the look of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me! Princess! I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they're happy. And I heard Anise lost her job at the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Moona made sure the poor girl was fired. I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. Anise, was that the name of that one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Anise, hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please. My friend at the palace said she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Ice Princess? So all this time I heard the servants saying that. I'd always suspected they were talking about me. She's a complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be the Crown Princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. And now I've become second best. I am Moona Riela Breton, daughter of King Gennaro Breton III and the Crown Princess of Kingdom NGL. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head to meet Dolores' glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother were here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink and my eyes open to see Delora sitting in front of me, my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Delora? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes... Oh, this is her. Only 10 minutes to strike before... blah, blah, blah. 10 minutes before midnight. Okay, got it. Whoa! What the heck? The doll! Oh, dude, she's about to curse my ass, man. What? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come with time, but right now I'm here to give you something, princess. My ass just got cursed. A glass slipper? Wow. Is this? Cinderella's very own glass slipper. It is beautiful, too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch! Smart girl, I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Nice knowing y'all. Lost my princess privileges. No more Moona Hime. Pascal, my baby. Delora, damn, she fine? How did I know those words would come out of your mouth, Star? How did I know? Agent, welcome to the stream. You're just in time. Things are getting interesting now. Cinderella. Oh my god, that whole thing was that was a prologue? You're shitting me. That whole thing was a prologue. Hey, wake up, girl. Okay. Huh? What? Ow, my head! You have some nerve, like, sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you! I was in my room. How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner? If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand illusions. I'm not delusional. I'm Moona Riella Breton, blood daughter of King Gennaro Breton III. I'm the crown princess of NGL. Right, the king had never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to Mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. You are most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone before I spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize where I am. And, oh my god, can I read correctly today, man? That would be great if I could. I quickly realize that I'm wearing tattered clothes and that I do not even have shoes on. No. This cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. It all floods back to me. Delora being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me a fairy tale curse. My hands began to tremble. I must return to the palace and speak with the king. Okay, now I'm really curious as to where this is gonna go. Ain't no way no one lets me in. Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I'm the Crown Princess Moona Breton. I must speak with my father. As loath I am as to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I'm addressing him by title. You must leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you. If you would only... Make way for the king! The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last one rides the king. Oh my god. I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty, what is this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even father's part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He's looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess. And his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. Okay. This should feed you and your family for a day or 2. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. I do not want your pity, father. Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, your majesty. I watch as my father and the 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again. Where is your home, girl? There was nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me. Now look, our orders were to leave. Leave me alone. Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How could this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I don't know what hurts more. The fact I've just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I'm nothing more than a piece of garbage, or the fact that my own father doesn't even recognize me. Okay. Load, please. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest and run into an empty alley. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they're always so nice to me. That's only because you're the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I'm trying to protect you, my love. That's why you must never leave the palace. Never leave mother. I'm the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand. Okay, so that explains why I don't want to leave the palace. Okay, is it possible to save? Wait, can I save? Where's my mouse? Oh, I can save! Okay, excellent. Alright, we'll save. Return. There we go. When I open my eyes, I'm still in the streets. I must have fallen asleep. But the nightmare continues. I'm cold in my rags and I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. Well, there's a frightful sight. Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here. Ugh, just look at how ragged she looks. What are you looking at? At 2 women that lack the basic manners of a noble upbringing. Silence, girl, do you know who you're talking to? No, and I don't care. Ugh, what nerve. Let's just go. There's no reason in talking to a common nurse level. I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret those words. Okay. I've become acutely aware of the fact that I've not eaten anything for almost a day. I've been sitting here thinking on the new mess that is my life. But moping around will not break my curse. Crying won't help either. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Delora, I swear I will make you regret doing this to me when I find you. Ugh. I need to find food first. Is this all the king thinks I'm worth? But why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoot, there's nothing for you here. You just swatted me away like a fly. The nerve! Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into fists and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants I try. I'm treated as nothing less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. I've been eating stale bread, anything to keep my hunger at bay. The bread barely helps. Ugh. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Ow! My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. If only I had enough coin for a pair of shoes. But food is more important. If the rags that I'm wearing and the pouch of money that are all I have, then I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. You'll need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take coin from my pouch and hand it to her. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin and reluctantly taking it, she hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got those coins. Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I don't want you scaring away any other customers. Without another word, I turn around and start to leave. So this is the goodness of the people of Angel. I take another bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Is the game too loud? I hope it's not too loud. Huh. Okay. Hey, girl. What now? We saw you at that shop. Want to share how you got those coins? Excuse me. Look at her brushing us off like she's royalty or something. Let me go. You ain't no better than us. Now, be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on my left grabs at my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. I will not let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach and kick him words. I elbow the man in the stomach and then aim to kick the other man's shin. I have an opening and I take it. What? I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey! Where do I go? I'm not familiar with these streets at all. It's highly likely that I'm just going to hit a dead end. Where should I go? Oh, I get to pick. Okay, left or right, chat, left or right. Left or right. Left or right. Down? Wow, that's totally helpful. I say left or right, chat goes down. Okay, we'll go left. Lefting, leftaroo. Up, sideways? Oh, come on, guys. I cannot let the pain in my feet or my exhaustion stop me. If I stop now, they'll definitely catch me. And taking my coins might not be the worst thing they do. Ugh, a dead end. Nowhere to run now, girl. What do I do? Oh, who are you, gentlemen? This is definitely not how you treat a lady. Huh? Who's there? A shadow looms above us. Before I can blink, a person has jumped down in front of me. His body acts as a barrier between the 2 men and me. Who are you? Oh, me? I'm just a passing gentleman concerned about a damsel in distress. He turns to the two men, his expression calm, his eyes flashing dangerously. Now, shall I teach you gentlemen a lesson? He's got a sword! What? Come back here, you coward! The two of us can take him! I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. Ah! This is way too much trouble for a little gold. Are you alright, milady? You found her. The boy from yesterday. A little slow, aren't you, kid? Don't call me that. These two know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore, man. I feel ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel What? My head is pounding and my feet hurt like they're frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles, the hunger coming back with a vengeance. My body feels light. Princess! Wait, so they know! They know! Lady Parfait will be able to help her. You're right, we need to move now before anyone else sees us. Yeah. You made the right choice! Yo! Wait, let's go! For once I made- Yo, Chad! This is the first time I've played a visual novel without getting a bad ending within 5 minutes! Let's go! Hell yeah! Let's go! I made the right choice for once! I broke the pattern! Hell yeah! You made the right choice! The crystal in the upper right corner indicates that you have made the right choice for particular love interests. Each color corresponds to a certain love interest. They also appear belatedly after you make a choice, so keep your eyes and ears open. Oh, chat can't see it. Chat can't see it. Oh. If I... Okay, you guys see the... Oh, where can I move chat? Where can I move chat? Nah, you guys are gonna have to stay there. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to not you're just gonna have to deal with not seeing the crystal in the corner. Just the color like Dora? What? What color? It's orange. The crystal's orange, bird. Dora's not orange. You know who is orange, though? Trump. Like, I once heard a comedian say that, like, he looks like he was dipped in Cheeto dust. Oh, just tell the color like you're Dora. Okay. Can you see the orange crystal on the screen? Hang in there, princess. Everything is fading. A dream? What is that in your hands, Moona? It was hurt. I just wanted to help it, but it died. It's all my fault. It's not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak. But this is the world, Moona. Only the strong survive. The weak get cast to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again, do you understand? Yes. Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child? Yes, mother. Okay, so... Clearly, she's not nice. Ugh. Oh, you're awake. Where am I? Oh, well, this isn't my room. Ugh. My hand flies to my chest where the little glass slipper hangs on my neck. Still there. Are you okay, miss? This girl is the maid that tore Dolores' dress. The one I fired for her clumsiness. Miss? To think that I would meet her again here like this. Leave me alone. Right, of course. Here's some salt I made for you. It'll help with the pain. Now what? Haven't thought at all, have you, Ice Princess? You! Suddenly there she is. Dolores stands before me with a snide smile, looking happy with herself. She's the cause of everything I've been through. All the pain, heartache, and hunger. It's all her fault! I try to stand, thinking to give the witch a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touch the floor, pain shoots up in my legs. I end up falling back onto the bed. Ugh! You should be more grateful to the girl that you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for these past 2 days. 2 days? I've been passed out for 2 days? I'm suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse. Now! Do you think you could just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice? What do you want? Gold? What I want is worth more than the gold you can summon in NGL, princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking your curse yourself if you want your life back. Mother burned the books before I could read more than 1 or 2 of them. I do not think either of them involved curses, just geniuses in trading away your voice for legs. Oh, sorry, that's a genie's. My bad, my apologies. I disappear now. Bye, Nether King. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Delora, she's so fine. Surprised I am not Star. I know, Agent. I am predictable. Sorry to say, but you've gone more than a bit predictable, Star. It's good to see you are awake, Princess. Parfait, should you really be up and about? Don't fuss, I'm feeling much better. Are you a witch as well? Oh no, my name is Parfait and I am a fairy. A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with one another? Impossible. Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, Princess? What's going on? I'm sure you have many questions, Princess. How do you know I'm the princess? Don't be silly, she's a fairy. Of course she knows. I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions. I don't even know where to start. What would you like to know? Why was I cursed? Seriously, you're going to ask that? I wouldn't have asked if I knew the answer. You have such a temper on you. Very well, this one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, and wicked princess who deserves to be punished. Delora, a curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways. Delora, you could have put it more nicely. I'm pretty sure I was being nice. Change? Why do I need to change? Are you completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people? The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father? The way you treat Princess Emmeline, why would they need to be treated any differently? You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, Princess. Some smidge of kindness. Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you. The instant they get what they want, they'll just throw you away. What else would you like to know? How do I break the curse? The necklace you've got is one of Cinderella's glass slippers. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper. Complete the pair. And how do I do that? By doing 3 good deeds. What? It's a very easy thing to do. At least, for someone who knows how to be good. 3 good deeds? What does that even mean? I wouldn't even know where to start. Take heart, Princess. Goodness is innate in everyone. Are you sure that's the case with this one? Delora, you are not helping. I'm a witch, and I think I have more goodness in my big toe than she has in her entire body. Now you're just being mean. Ugh. For every good deed you accomplish, you will get a piece of the glass slipper. When you've gotten all 3, you'll complete the pair and the curse will break. Simple. I suggest you start by polishing that attitude of yours. What else would you like to know? Okay, what happens if I don't break the curse? I think you know the answer to that one already, Princess. Why are you two working together? To answer that, we'll have to give you a bit of a history lesson. Oh, I've got this. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. Dramatics aside, there was one crystal in the kingdom called the crystal Castan Lucis. It is powered by happiness and love. The other crystal is the Crystalline Tenebrarum, powered by fear and anger. The strongest of the witches is the Tenerarium bearer. The strongest of the fairies is the Lucis bearer. Parfait is the Lucis bearer. I take in Parfait's frail and sickly appearance. So she is the strongest fairy. The Great War greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. And with no child, I have no successor to my burden. What does a bearer even do? The bearers regulate the energy of the crystals and keep the balance between darkness and light. For centuries, the fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom, until a certain human decided to be a pest. Who was he? I knew him as Hans Gabriel Grimm. He wrote the fairy tales. Oh, so it was the Grimm brothers! And he started the feud between witches and fairies in the process. How could a single person have so much power? It was the power of his words in Grimm's stories. The witches were always evil. Oh, wait, that's the wrong voice, my bad. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate the witches. Okay, gonna continue. They began to hunt them. Didn't the witches fight back? We weren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But all that changed when the Tenarium bearer decided revenge was more important than our promise. The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger, to fill the human heart with negative emotions. All to fuel the power of the Tenebrarium. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches and the Tenebrarium grew far stronger than they were ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight. And then the Great War happened. The Tenebrarium bearer was eventually defeated. The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but many lives were lost. The good witches suffered horribly. We still have to stay hidden in oh my god, I keep reading the wrong lines, damn it, why? We still have to stay hidden in hopes of keeping any kind of peace. Are you trying to make me believe that there are good witches? The Tenebrarium can poison a heart and mind into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the Tenebrarium while maintaining its harmony. Some inevitably were corrupted. Many good witches were corrupted during the war, and most remain that way. Many do not believe it, but witches can be just as kind as fairies. And yet it wasn't a fairy that cursed me. I've done good by cursing you, princess. You'll thank me when you've broken it. Delora was not corrupted by the Tenebrarium. She's as good as they come. Hopefully you'll come to see that for yourself. I doubt it. Apart from my own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal, which is to restore balance between darkness and light. 3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't you just go to a ball and find a prince? What does doing good have to do with that? Going to a ball, finding a prince, it's all so old-fashioned. There's no fun in that. Cinderella's a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even if they were cruel to her. Oof. Anyway, I've bought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. We'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like you to meet. I cannot believe this. I looked down at my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit, while they were still sore, they are nowhere near as painful as they had been 2 days before. Alright. Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain. Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace. Ugh, she probably doesn't even remember me as the princess. But still, she has no reason to do such things for me. I ignore the salve for the time being and gingerly stand up, testing my feet for the pain. The injury's definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change into the clothes that have been left there. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wear in the palace, but it's far improved from the rags. All my life, I've never had to lift a finger, and now I will not let them see how much they've rattled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I will free myself from this curse. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Alright. Oh, ominous music, okay. Disgust. Contempt. As if I'm the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the margin in the first place. Make friends? All I've ever had were my dolls. I've never needed friends. I'll break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Jurian and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man. You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past. And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the margin. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. No matter, the Ice Princess will get what's coming for her. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again. Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here. Jurian's tone is cold and firm. There's no doubt that she means what she said. Okay, so Jurian's the girl. Okay. My bad. So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldera. The margin begins to settle down and everyone eventually Parfait's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. May I speak with you? Yes. If the game wants to load, that'd be great. I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well. Rod? So you really are cursed. I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod so that he still had some way to voice his opinions. Sebi? Short for Sebastian? Cute, isn't it? It's nice to meet you, princess. Sebi's voice changes when it greets me. The tone it uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod. Perhaps that's what Rod's voice actually sounds like? Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean... The mermaid's curse. What? That is my curse. Oh, so he's got the little mermaid thing! Oh, okay. Dude's the little mermaid. Does everyone else know? Obviously, they're his family. Wait. I thought it was Parfait. I keep getting so confused. Oh my god, why? Obviously, they're my family. Even the king. Bro is Ariel. He knows as well. So am I the only one you never told? I didn't think you'd particularly care either way. He is not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here? I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That's why he comes to the march-in from time to time. But I don't even want... Anyway, I only came here to confirm that you truly were cursed. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you. It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder, how are things in the palace? Livelier, happier, happier. I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore. Ugh! I'd always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but is this the truth? Can my cursor work, please? Can my mouse just, stop dying? So this is how you truly feel. So I have to be cursed for you to open up about how you really feel then? The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because Emmeline didn't want me to. I'm happier, too, now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. I'm going to return to the palace now. I'm gone and they're all happier. Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you. Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in the March Hen, I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry. You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them? Now isn't the right time to explain. When will it be the right time? So many things have happened to you. I need you to be patient, Moona. Has the prince already left? Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse. Did I miss something? No. Right. Maybe the fairy's right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. Well, Parfait, I think it's time we got down to business. What should we do with her? What are you talking about now? You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right? She's right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver. I'll do anything as long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can stay at the March Hen with me and the rest of my boarders. Oh, I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like. But you'll have to work in exchange for a room. I celebrated too soon. What? Magic has its limitations, just like anything else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The March Hen doesn't attract many customers since only the cursed and a few other kids can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds are tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke? Ouch. Even the Ice Princess can't tell. And you still take people in? Dude, I need my cursor to like stop dying and coming back to life. This is ridiculous. That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault. I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me. Why don't you just leave? Oh. Leave someone who's in need of help? I could never. And that, princess, is how goodness works. How goodness works. It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the marchand and do errands. The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'd be any help. If karma can be useful, anyone can. I've yet to see karma do anything but be useless. Princess, you're more welcome to stay if you're willing to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes. Do I even have a choice? Okay. Bye, Star! Thank you so much for joining this stream! Thank you, thank you! See you next time, Star! I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls. Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait! I sit up immediately. What is going on out there? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other marchand boarders, Waltz, Jurian, and Garland, are sitting on this set looking anxious. What is happening? Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Jurian and I found a man injured while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here. An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about. Lady Parfait and her niece attending to the man now. These people, will they really just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous? Do you think the witches got to him? It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake up soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands, and niece has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace. Goodness, what's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look? I must say, it is odd to see a princess doing something nice for once. What do you want? I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you. If you're going, just bring the tray up to him yourself. You're not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Moona. Come on, our guest must be famished. Seeing no way out, I followed Delora to the spare room and the man had been put in. Oh? Okay. Oh, wait, okay. Going based off of the trailer, this is another one of the love interests. Interesting. Interesting. I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning, good to see you awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven, or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it. Oh no, he's one of these characters. Oh hell no. I see. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? You could... No. It's very... No. I'll follow your lead on this one, princess. Princess? Of course, such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray. I'm gonna stay silent. Your wish is my command and my fate, my sweet princess. If you want, you can have him. I'll pass, thanks. Oh, he's awake. Ah, another lovely lady has entered my chambers. This guy delusional. Absolutely delusional. I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of three of you at once. Oh, please. I think I know how Casanova here... I think I know how Casanova here got his head injuries. Some lady decided she had enough of this rubbish and wanted to punish him. Delora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all. The man finally stops and just looks at me. He narrows his eyes and says so hard I almost want to slap him. What? You familiar? No, but that's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here? He knows. Then he's... Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the ice princess. What's your name, good sir? I would answer any questions you ask of me, madam, but... The man looks at the notebook in his hand. I don't remember. Oh, so he has amnesia. I know everything about Angel, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse. Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale? I knew it. He's got a fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse? Oh, wrong voice again. Parfait's face changed. I thought it was Parfait speaking. Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries. He shows us the notebook that he's been holding onto since we entered the room. My first memory is waking up holding this. I thought there would be information here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Moona will leave your breakfast here and we'll give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Delora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the past before I got the chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to have been able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said that he wouldn't let her out until she turned all of the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew that she would never be able to turn all the straw into gold and feel that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, as long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story over here. Years passed and the queen finally gave birth to a child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name within 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah, the night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw a little man celebrating upon his upcoming victory, singing about how no one had or would ever guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He doesn't sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such a tall tale. Well, the merchant is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesia Oh my god, you're joking. We're all surprised when Rumple suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand. My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you've entered my bleak existence, I see everything beautiful in a beautiful blazing color. And everything shines more brightly, more vividly than you. Ugh. I'm Rumple, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage. She's gonna slap him, I swear. She's just gonna slap him. At the very least, I expected to wave Rumple away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent. Answer me, my angel, I beg of you. Ugh. Oh, she's gonna kill him. Keep. Say the word and it is done. Your filthy hands off of me. I called it. She slapped him. Called it. Deserved. Deserved. Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Go on, lad. Give him a good beating, like the one you... Wait, what? My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me? Please come down. Rumple is still recovering. What is going on here? Karma's a man. Doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. I called it! I called it! I called it! Let's go! It's the same as Ron Hofber. She is a dude. But your voice, your face. Oh my god. Ow. That's the part you're focusing on? Are you serious? Okay, can I skip this? I would never have known, but why would he do this? Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those that can hear the music of their heart, like it takes only a look to fall madly in love. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think that came a little early, but the merchant attracts all sorts of people, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. Alright, nothing to see here. Back to work, everyone. I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma's a dude. It's not fair that he's so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of NGL knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. And Niece being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Martian boarders. We have all been invited to a private dining room. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here? Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch. Alright. Blah 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 blah. Your Highness, I made lunch for you as well, as usual. You might, as usual, you must help us finish. Oh, very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait. I wouldn't say we're eccentric necessarily. You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now. I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had my meals alone, since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were always so awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here was lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone. Is something wrong? Excuse me? You've barely touched your food, don't you like it? Dolores said this was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company, that is all. They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together. Garland. I apologize. Closer together, huh? So have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess? There's no way I'm admitting that I do not even know how to complete one. Oh, I forgot you're not so good at doing good. What? I forgot you're not so good on the doing good front. Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good? What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. As in, take some kind of lessons. If you're having so much trouble with deciding on your own, you should ask someone to give you advice or teach you. It's as simple as that. What is this I hear? The princess needs advice? Well then, she is in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I could teach almost anything. The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be a better choice, and as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me? Oh, dude's gonna get slapped again, bet. From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, and all in the span of a few hours. The man broke my heart. Sure. Anyway, I'd also be happy to help in any way I can, princess. And I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well. I don't think I'd make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight. Never mind that fact that Jurian herself struggles to be good. What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you. Why? Why are you all willing to help me? That's what we do at the Marchand. We help each other. Lesson number 1, doing good means helping others whenever possible. Just let any one of us know if you want our help. Trust no one but yourself. You need not to care for anyone but yourself. That is what Mother in the last few years have taught me. I've always been alone, and it's easier that way, and yet, these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they can gain nothing in return. So this is goodness that I was meant to see. How can I even begin to trust or care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I'm slowly beginning to understand what I must do. Okay, that's the end of chapter 1. Damn! That was so long! Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna call it a day there. Don't forget to go and take care of yourselves, guys, so make sure you guys go drink some water, make sure you're eating, and of course make sure that you guys are getting rest and sleep. Don't stay up at like 12 o'clock watching other streams and like, no, that sounds like a time you don't watch any other streamers. Basically, take care of yourselves, make sure you get 8 hours of sleep, guys. Alright, and with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!